This morning in Going Places, if all this rain has created a little bit of cabin fever in your son or daughter, we have some good news because it is not too late to plan a summer adventure. Joining us this morning to tell us about some of these camps is Carl Richardson from AAA Travel. Good morning. Thanks for coming in this morning.
My pleasure.
First, I wanted to ask you that there are still options available for summer, and we're not just talking about some local, day camps. We're talking about some really cool stuff.
Right. Yeah. Locally, URI has some great summer camp programs. They have a wonderful website offering everything from environmental education to exploring the Chinese culture, which was of interest to me. It's a one-day program in August. I checked, there's still space available.
Oh, great.
For those that want to make the trip to Florida, there's some exciting opportunities down there.
All right, tell me about this, because I remember the movie Space Camp when I was younger. It was one of my favorite movies, a classic movie. You can actually do that. You can actually go to NASA and do Space Camp, right?
You can. It's been a program that's operated for years. This one is at the Kennedy Space Center near Cocoa Beach, Port Canaveral. And it allows the participants, the students beginning at grade 5, to participate with astronauts, meet and greet them, work with motion simulators so it duplicates space flight, and really just to explore space travel overall.
And hopefully you won't get into some hijinks where you go into a spaceship and are actually launched into space like the movie.
One caveat with that, it's $295.
Okay.
It does not include overnight accommodations or meals, so the parents would have to go and take the student or the child back and forth.
Or maybe if Grandma and Grandpa live down there, that might be a good way to do it.
Absolutely.
Very cool. And there's also another camp at Busch Gardens in Tampa. They have a summer program as well. Tell me about that one.
They do. They refer to that as a resident camp because it's really A to Z. The parents could put the student or the child on the plane here at TF Green, arrive in Tampa, and be picked right up at the airport by
giraffes.
Not giraffes,
oh, okay.
but certified staff from Busch Gardens Tampa that'll take the student right to their dormitory where they'll stay for the week. It includes meals, and it includes, of course, some very unique opportunities at Busch Gardens. It's Tampa, but they refer to it as Africa, where you can work with the animal habitats, work with the Zoo Nutrition Center, and prepare meals for gorillas and chimpanzees. You're working alongside trained zookeepers, so it's quite an experience, and of course it includes the attractions and rides at Busch Gardens Tampa, SeaWorld, and even Discovery Cove. Depending on the program you opt for, you can swim with the dolphins at Discovery Cove.
That is so cool. And the most awesome thing about this whole thing is the kids are learning and they have no idea that they're learning.
That's absolutely right. Now, this program is a little more expensive, but it's A to Z. It includes accommodations and meals, $900 to $1,300. Now, both of these Florida programs wrap up by August 14th, so there's 4 or 5 more weeks, and there is availability.
Great. Well, Carl Richardson from AAA, thanks so much. And if you're interested about more on these summer camps or on AAA, head to our website, Fox.